persuaded me to devote myself full-time to the EBS research project, to look after the EBS international research funding.
Very good. In crime epidemic.
I still don't fully agree with EBS, but it has given me a very personal healthcare mission in life. At last. Thank you, Dad.
You're so welcome, dear Robert. EBS developed and tested after only 5 years of research. Amazing! Your efforts have succeeded, Pulsar. You did it!
Indeed. It may take a bit of time to get to the ethic accepted, but that seems to be the same in Europe, where a bank manager has just been arrested last week for $13 billion of client tax evasion.
Not one of ours, Dad. Quite an achievement. Such a shame he got caught.
Robert, no more English humour, please. Ethics is my thing, not crime and corruption, please.
Yes, Mother. I shall make an effort to look more ethical in future, with less humour.
Thank you, Robert. And now, Elisa, I agree with you completely. The new law can begin to now provide for voluntary prison EBS treatment for crime control, to enable rapid prisoner release under a strict electronic control. Impossible to imagine back in 2013. Yes, great achievement, but now we must hope it will really work long term.
With your efforts and good luck, Pulsar, it will.
Well, I've come to believe that if you say you can do something, and then you can do it. You are right. And of course, you are also right when you say you can't.
Thank you, George. So now Pulsar can do it in Pavlova.
Of course, acceptance in the EU and US may take years and years. I may even be alive still.
Of course you will, George, my dear. You will live on forever with a nice little EBS click every Christmas up to 130 years. We have to recognize that in medical care, every new development brings new problems to challenge us.
Pulsar, now, can you tell us about the Pavlovian reaction to EBS, politics, business and the church at this very early EBS stage?
All positive. Reduce the crime epidemic, release prisoners safely, and with economic development, get into the European Union at long last. Everything going so well.
I have to wonder, are the prisoners going to believe EBS? Will they risk an EBS click by volunteering for it? Or will they be too scared? But overall, I want to see when Timo can be released. His mother will be so happy with, and the hope who lost his family together again. Oh, they helped us to start the business school, Pulsar. I don't forget it.
Yes, I hope that too. Crime and prison release is the key issue. Got to make it if going to the future.
The future. Very hard to know the future. Reminds me of when Robert was small and asked me about the future. Dad, is it true that in Africa a man doesn't know his future wife until he marries her? I sadly replied, happens in all countries, son. We all have to wait 20 years to find out who we really married. But it doesn't matter. We end up with the same future boss at home.
Are you complaining again, George?
Oh no, dear. I accept WSM. Women are superior men.
English humour again. Be warned, Robert. Everything about EBS looks great at the moment, but who knows what may happen. So, Pulsar, my dear, may I make a suggestion in the Pavlova uncertainty?
Of course, Elisa.
Well, get the women active in your EBS politics. Men talk a lot about doing things when it gets down to it. It's the women who really get things done.
Thank you, Elisa. I will remember. It will have to be another Pavlova revolution.
Good luck with your great effort, Pulsar. Our hopes are with you.
Thank you, George, for all our help for Pavlova. I'm now going to make you, George, an honorary Pavlova citizen. The ABC battle begins. So on we go together, with contacts on the web until our meeting again. Next year, everything goes so well. Agreed?
Agreed. Welcome again, Alfred and Robert. So glad you could come. Holds are overwhelmed with work and George is away with his MBA programme and cannot be here today. Oh, what a day. Timu has been released and feels well again, and so does his mother and the whole family.
EBS is becoming involved with general healthcare.
Yes, it is wonderful. I'm so intrigued by what is happening in Pavlova. It used to be a country of pills, now it's a country of EBS clicks. Is it almost impossible? And I'm so curious to discuss it with you. After only 1 year of EBS experience.
Oh, here is the news.
Electronic brain stimulation was adopted as a voluntary prison opportunity to enable rapid prisoner release under strict electronic control. After initial skeptical delay by the prisoners, the prison population has rapidly declined by 80%. Crime has reduced by 80%. Huge prison cost savings have pleased the government and stimulated business and the economy.
So many prisoners have now been released. Possible long-term effects may be very serious. Will so much crime be prevented if EBS becomes an accepted treatment with no further punishment for crime? Will it work? EBS has become popular for possible healthcare with limited validation. Very serious short and long-term unexpected side effects will suddenly arise.